Hey, so I just want to show you a little bit of our camper van build. This is our COVID project that we took across the country. And yeah, let's get right into it. Here we got our little 12-volt fridge. It's pretty nice. Keeps stuff cold while we're on the road. And it doesn't suck too much power. We've had it run off just the solar on a cloudy day down in the Bay Area, and it ran for 8 hours straight, no problems. So yeah, that's that. And I put all these catches on the cabinets. They clip into place. And in here, this is like basically just storage cabinets. We have 2 5-gallon jugs of water, and those are convenient because you can just bring them into the stores and trade them out. Yeah, we got a few extra fluids I like to keep when you're going long distances. Yeah. I also have a bucket shitter. Luckily, we haven't had to ever use that, just for emergencies. Yeah. And this is our other 5-gallon water jug in here. Just the extra tire jacks and extension cords if we want to run the heater in here and stuff. So this is the brains of the build, I guess. We got our whole solar charger. We have a 4,000 watt inverter. We got a fuse block going on in the top right corner. This is very important, so you don't have electrical fires. That we bought off of Amazon. It's pretty nice. It comes with all the labels and stuff. And then we got 3 deep cycle batteries, which those, we've ran a 1,500 watt electric heater for about an hour on those. And then there's cabinet space behind it. It's pretty nice. And I made all these cabinets out of old redwood fence boards. It was fun. I used a cardboard template, just trace it, and then I'd get it to cut to the perfect shape, and then I trace it right on the redwood board, cut it out. And then we got our vent, which is nice when it's warm during the summertime. I also got this piece of styrofoam insulation that I put up there when it's cold. And just typical crank vent with an electric fan. And it's pretty chilly outside. It's like 37 degrees. I'm gonna close that back up. And then another thing that we use a lot in this is a microwave. Anything from like heating up soup and stuff. It's just pretty fast and efficient. It's nice. Again, it was like $55 from Walmart or something. It wasn't too bad. And all these cabinets were made out of leftover siding. And yeah, this is my first time making cabinets, so it was a little bit trickier than I thought. There's definitely some room for improvement, but they work. And slide this down and pin it in there when we're driving, so it keeps all the drawers in. Actually, I got these drawers out of like an old cabinet, and I put the ball bearing sliders on it and stuff. They seem to work out pretty good. We got our little butane stove in here. I do our cooking on. It's pretty nice. It was like, I think like less than $50 on Amazon. Yeah, so you put your butane in there. You got your little controls. That's nice and compact. Yeah, so I ended up picking an old dresser on the side of the road. So I figured it was a lot easier to have the drawers pre-made than build them, and they're nice solid oak drawers with dovetail. Yeah, so that's that for the drawers. The countertop is actually plywood. We got it from Home Depot, and you can't really tell because we laminated siding on it and we stained it, and I really like how it turned out. And for the sink, it was actually an old, like, one of those heating pans you'd see at like a buffet. So we drilled a hole and we put a drain in it with a plug, and we put a sink in there, a faucet. And we have two faucets. We have one for like hose water and then another one for drinking water. And then another thing that was really important to like charge all your camera equipment and cell phones, we put in a car charger and then a couple USBs. And then we have a voltage regulator too. And we put in this little light up here. That's kind of nice. It swivels. Has a switch on it. And this is our friend here, you know, since we have a gas stove in here, we don't want to die from carbon monoxide poisoning, so that's always a good safety feature to add if you're running propane or gas in your van. Yeah, so this is another shelving unit that I made out of old fence boards, and it's pretty nice. We use it to store all our tin can or soup cans and vegetable cans, and then we got our little Imes trash can. Pretty convenient. And another thing we made was this curtain, a curtain track. It's just the canvas drop cloths they'd buy from like Home Depot or whatever for painting. And then we got the curtain track off of Amazon. It works pretty good. It blocks out a lot of the light. And then up here we have a battery isolator. And it isolates the car's battery and alternator system to the solar and inverter system that we have in here. So when you're going down the road, you can charge your battery bank that's in the back. Yeah. Yeah, so this right here was a nice Craigslist find. It's actually a couch out of an Airstream trailer. It's really nice and comfy and soft. And it folds into a nice bed.
Go.
Yeah, so the quality on this thing is just way better than, like, we have a travel trailer and the mattress pad on the futon that folds into a couch. It's just like that thick, and you feel all the springs. And this is just so nice and soft. It was a nice find, and we netted it to the floor, so like we use this van to haul sheetrock for our little house, and you just pull the couch out, slide 10 sheets of sheetrock in here, and you're good to go. So yeah, that was pretty nice. And yeah, we got our nice laminate flooring here. That's pretty cool. A nice like rustic design. So we ended up purchasing these lenses off of Amazon, and they were an unsealed, so you can switch the bulbs in them. And then we bought the separate LED bulbs for them that you slide in. And it was pretty simple swap. There's like 3 screws you pull out, and the whole bulb goes out, and then one plug. It's definitely made a big difference at night. You can see in front of you now. And we got these nice tires off of a 90s Chevy, and the rims, I just really like the retro look on this van. Yeah. So yeah, this is, like I said, it's a 2005 Chevy Express van. It's got the 6-liter V8 in it. Yeah. And this is the battery isolator in here, like I was talking about earlier. You flip the switch in the cab, it runs alternator power to the battery bank. Yeah, just like that. When he flips the switch, you hear the solenoid click in there. So right here is our 3 100-watt solar panels. We got them linked up and all the wires fed down back into the cab of the van. And I welded up this whole angle iron frame around them because I was concerned about the 70-mile-an-hour winds that are blowing down the interstate, blowing them off. So yeah, they're pretty held on there pretty secure.